Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the Hungry Hornet, and welcome to another fantastic YouTube video. It is 3 degrees and it's morning time, early morning time, and today we're talking about what makes motorcycling so addictive. Now, we're always talking about the positives of motorcycling, but it doesn't get much more positive than being absolutely addicted to riding your bike. What is it about riding a motorcycle that makes you want to buy more? We always seem to want to buy more, even though we have some already. We always are looking for our next motorcycle fix. There's just something about it that, you know, really speaks to us as human beings. Imagine you're traveling somewhere long distance on your bike. It affects you physically, doesn't it? And you think in the time, Jesus Christ, this is hard work. Oh my God, this was a mistake. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? And then, you know, you get to the place and you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Motorcyclists have short-term memory, and they like to block out all the negatives of motorcycling. Just focus on the positives. I'd say motorcyclists are very positive human beings, you know, and that's a good thing. The world needs a bit more compassion and positivity, I'd think. So motorcyclists are one of those people. The question is, what makes motorcycling so bloody addictive? What is it about motorcycling that is, you know, so addictive to us? And even though it has its pitfalls, and we've talked about its pitfalls and how, like, you know, tiring it can be, and obviously how dangerous it is, and how exposed you are to the weather and the elements, people and cars, risk and all that. What is it about motorcycling that is fun? Well, I'm pretty sure we're about to find out. The motorcycling is a strange hobby. It requires dedication, passion and concentration. Yet lots of people enjoy motorcycling for the opposite reasons. They like it because they can sort of mong out. They can just sort of like forget about all their problems, because as soon as you get on a motorcycle, it makes you feel better, doesn't it? Makes you feel happy, makes you feel content, makes you feel like life's all worth living, doesn't it? And the same can be said for other hobbies, obviously, but motorcycling is a big one. And I think, you know, when it comes to motorcycling, what makes it so addictive is just how much fun it is. You know, even at low speeds, even pottering about, even just, you know, being you on your daily commute, you can have a bit of fun in the morning. You know, even if it is 3 degrees and you're cold and you wish you were a rich millionaire, you're a millions winner, where you could just chill out and not have to go to work every day. The motorcycle commute is usually the best part of it, I'd say. And I think the reason that motorcycling ends up being so addictive is it speaks to us on so many levels. It makes us feel, so many different ways. It's such an interesting way to sort of experience the world, I think. You can't really get much better than that, can you? People really do enjoy motorcycling, you know. I'm going to lay out a couple of reasons why I at least enjoy motorcycling so much, and why it's so addictive. Motorcycling is cheap barrier to entry, really. It has a cheap barrier to entry. Hypothetically, you can go on Marketplace and buy like a 1 litre bike, you know, an old school 1 litre bike for a couple grand, and then Bob's your uncle, you're off absolutely hooning it, you know, you're off to a track day, baby. Another reason why motorcycling is so addictive is because obviously the adrenaline it gives you. It gives you a lot of adrenaline, you know, even at low speeds, you know, you can feel the bike's every move, every twitch, every moment. It really does help cement and makes you feel like you're living, you know. It's definitely a way to make you feel alive, you know. Even at you know, the correct legal speed limit, you feel like you're alive, because, you know, it keeps you awake in the morning. Let's say you're commuting to work, yeah? Let's say you're commuting to work, you know, it's early morning, you know, you're a bit tired, you're a bit groggy, you get on the motorbike, straight away you'll feel awake, because obviously the wind, the noise, sensations, the engines, the cold can definitely make you feel alive, and it's an addictive feeling. Like, I've noticed that when I'm not riding my motorcycle, and let's say I'm on the weekend and I've spent all week riding a bike, come Sunday I kind of think, oh, I kind of want to ride a motorbike, even though you're tired, you know, even though you're knackered, but you still want to swing your leg over it and have a go, don't you? Of course you do, because it's the best thing in the world. It's literally the best thing in the world, and it's very addictive. You know, the bright colours, you know, the way you see the world as you're riding is really addictive as well. You see it at such an open scope of the world and the view and what you're looking at all the time. It's good for sightseeing. a very fun way to experience the world using motorcycling. I think that's why motorcycling is so addictive, is because it's just, there's so many facets to it. It's like an onion, isn't it? It's multi-layered, got a lot going on for it, and there's a lot of things you can do with it. You can experience motorcycling in all different sort of disciplines. You can go in the woods, and you know, it's like a nice autumn day and you're going in the woods and it's cold and you're doing jumps and you're skidding around and shit, and it's just like, you know, you can't really, you know, cars are designed to go on the road, yeah, motorcycles are designed to go anywhere you bloody want. No matter what motorcycle you have, chances are you're able to get it somewhere where it's not supposed to be if you know, you're determined. But I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could take this bike up bloody a mountain if I really wanted to. What I'd have to do is change the tyres, and then that'll be it. Bob's your uncle, ready to go, baby. A lot of people, I think, you know, when they start to realise that a motorcycle can make your life more complete and suddenly make things feel limitless, that's when motorcycling really starts to take hold of you. I may be talking a load of nonsense. You may think, you know, obviously talking about a hungry hornet, it's bullshit, and as usual. I firmly believe that there isn't anything much better than riding around on your motorbike, you know? And that's what makes it so addictive. I know people that are addicted to, you know, buying bikes and owning bikes and going places on bikes, and hell, I'm one of them. If I had more money, I would have bought another bike, which I don't have any money at the minute. It's nearly Christmas, of course I don't have any money. Money is for after Christmas, you know. So there's lots of stuff, lots of reasons why you'd want to ride a motorbike. There's lots of reasons why it's addictive. But I think the number one reason is obviously it ends up being an extension of yourself, doesn't it? And motorcycling ends up becoming part. You know, every time you swing your leg over your motorcycle, you'll grow it effectively. You're becoming a more knowledgeable rider, and that stays with you forever. It affects the way you think, affects the way you see the world. There's a lot of noise out there in the world at the minute, lots of screaming, lots of shouting, lots of this, lots of that. You go on the motorcycle and you just, you know, look at it, look around, obviously it's pitch black, but even then it's so serene, isn't it? It's gorgeous, and it's literally the only way I'd ever want to experience my life. One of my biggest regrets is taking so long to step on a motorcycle. I mean, I'm 34 years old, I've only been riding for 3 years. Wasted a good part of my adult life not riding a motorcycle. And that's a bloody shame, isn't it? If I could get anything out of this channel and spread any sort of message, it would be take that jump, go for it. You know, enjoy riding a motorcycle. You know, go for it, because it's worth it. You know, it's addictive, and you'll find such joy in it. Even when you look at your credit card balance and you're minus this, minus that, but you'll think, at least I got a bike. You know, we're only on this planet for a certain amount of time. Worrying about the silly things like money and all that sort of stuff is ridiculous, isn't it? Money's a made up thing. So, you know, enjoy your life for what it is now. And that's, you know, don't know what life could bring you in the future. So enjoy it now while you still got it. On that bombshell, I've been the Hungry Hornet. You've been incredible. Until next time, ta-ta.